Good morning. In today's video, I'm going to answer some questions from the homework. I get questions from Maya, Melissa, Marin, J.E. I think I mentioned all the names. Thank you so much for your questions, and I will answer them. And also, Kristen sent me a question. Thank you so much for your questions. I am going to answer them in here, and if one video is not enough, I will make another video. Okay, thank you so much. All right, so the first question is 4b. 4b says f of x or y equal e to the power of ln x, and we need to find the first derivative, dy by dx. So this is a function in the form of e to the power of g of x. This is in the form of e to the power of g of x. So we're going to find the derivative of e to the power of g of x as e to the power of g of x times g prime of x. So dy by dx in here will be e to the power of anything. Its derivative is e to the power of the same thing. So e to the power of ln x. Ln, the power here, the exponent here, is a function itself. So I have to find the derivative of this. I have to find the derivative of g of x. The derivative of ln x is what we learned yesterday, is 1 over x. Then we can multiply the top together, so e ln x over x. Okay, this is the derivative for number 4. Another question was 4e. 4e says s equal ln t cubed minus 2t squared plus 5, and we need to find the derivative of this. So the derivative here will be ds by dt equal ln f of x. So that will be 1 over f of x, which is t cubed minus 2t squared plus 5, times the derivative of f of x, which is 3t squared minus 4t. Then we can write this as 3t squared minus 4t over t cubed minus 2t squared plus 5. Okay, this is the derivative of 4e. Another question is for d. Yeah, 4d. So for d, oh no, I did right. So 4d is g of x, g of z equal ln e to the power of negative z, sorry, plus z e to the power of negative z. So if we want to find the derivative of this, I will say g from, I'll do that in a red color. G prime of z equal ln f of x, so 1 over f of x. times the derivative of f of x. Derivative of e to the power of negative z is e to the power of negative z times negative 1. The derivative of negative z is negative 1. Plus, if I want to find the derivative of this is a composite, this is a product of two functions. So first times derivative of the second. I don't have a space. Alright. Plus the second times the derivative of the first. The second is e to the power of negative z times the derivative of the first, which is 1. Then we can write this in a better way. G prime of z will equal negative e to the power of negative z minus z e to the power of negative z plus e to the power of negative z, everything divided by this, e to the power of negative z plus z e to the power of negative z. When we look at this and this cancels out. So what remains is negative z e to the power of negative z over e to the power of negative z plus z e to the power of negative z. Okay, I will go over this again. ln f of x, so 1 over f of x times the derivative of this. The derivative of that is e to the power of negative z times the derivative of negative z, which is negative 1, plus the derivative of the second function. The second function, we have to use product rule because those are two functions multiplied to each other. So first times derivative of the second. Derivative of e to the power of negative z is e to the power of negative z times negative 1, plus the second times the derivative of the first, which is 1. Okay? Now, this times 1 will give us what's on the top. Then I combine like terms, those cancels out, and that's what is left. Okay, actually we can continue more. We can factor e to the power of z out. Yeah, e to the power of negative z out. So that will be negative z e to the power of negative z over e to the power of negative z, 1 plus z. This and this cancels out, and that will leave negative z over 1 plus z. Of course, I don't want to see anybody cancelling the z's. Okay, this is 4D. Alright, now let's do what is the next one? 4E. I didn't do 4E. 4E, e to the power of t over ln t. S equal e to the power of t over ln t. We need to find the derivative of this, so I will write this as ds by dt, and I can use quotient rule, so low squared, so ln t squared, low d high, so ln t d high is e to the power of t, minus high d low, which is 1 over t. So this is we can factor out e to the power of t, and that will leave ln t minus, we can write this as 1 over t, or t to the power of negative 1 over ln t squared is the same thing as ln squared t. I will write it like that, and this is how the answer should be. Okay, so this is 4E. here the calculus work is done. The remaining work will be some algebra to clarify this, to make it look better. So I will write this as h prime equal 1 half e to the power square root of u over u plus ln u. 1 half times 1 half will be 1 over 4 e to the power of u, that will be e to the power of square root of u, and this, when I take it down, it will be u to the power of 1 half, and that's the same thing as square root of u. Okay, I think we can leave it this way. 1 half e to the power of square root of u, everything divided by u, plus 1 over 4 e to the power of square root of u over square root of u ln u. We can leave it like that. Okay, so I don't have enough time. I will stop here and I will continue in the next video. Okay, have a great day. Bye for now.